Peru was once part of the Great Incan Empire and later the major viceroyalty of Spanish South America. In 1531, Peru was conquered by Francisco Pizarro, a Spanish conquistador who led to the fall of the Inca Empire. On July 28, 1821, Peru proclaimed its independence, but the Spanish were not finally defeated until 1824.
The Nazca Lines are located in the Nazca Desert, a high, arid plateau that stretches between the towns of Nazca and the Palpa on the Pampa, a large flat area of southern Peru. The Nazca Lines are composed of over 10,000 lines. The Nazca Lines depict creatures and objects from both the natural world and the human imagination. They include animals such as the spider, the hummingbird, the monkey, the lizard, the pelican, and even a killer whale. Also depicted are plants, trees, flowers, and oddly shaped fantastic figures. Also illustrated are geometric motifs such as wavy lines, triangles, spirals, and rectangles. Some of the lines go on for several kilometers and vary off a straight line only a few degrees.
Scholars believe the Nazca Lines were created by the Nazca culture between 500 BCE and 500 CE. The Nazca people began creating this massive geographical structures by removing the dark-colored stones in the topsoil to expose the lighter color in sand. The designs are shallow lines made in the ground by removing the reddish pebbles and uncovering the grayish ground beneath. Hundreds are simple lines or geometric shapes. More than 70 are zoomorphic designs of animals such as birds, fish, llamas, jaguars, monkeys, or human figures. Other designs include phytomorphic shapes such as trees and flowers. The largest figures are over 200 meters across. Scholars differ in interpreting the purpose of the designs, but in general, they ascribe religious significance to them.
Machu Picchu is located in the Cusco region in Peru. It's between the Peruvian Andes and the Amazon basin. Machu Picchu is 2,430 meters above sea level. It's located on a mountain range above the Sacred Valley, and the Incas built Machu Picchu in 1450. It was then abandoned a century later. Machu Picchu expands over 80,000 acres and was once used for growing crops, most likely corn and potatoes. It is also the site of La Ciudadela, and it has baths, houses, temples, and sanctuaries.
During the 15th century, at the height of the Incan Empire, it was believed that Machu Picchu was built by Pachacuti Inca Yupanqui, the ninth ruler of Inca. Machu Picchu was abandoned after the Spanish conquest in the 16th century. It was then discovered by Hiram Bingham III, an American historian and professor at Yale University, in 1911. Machu Picchu is made of polished dry stone walls using the ashlar technique. Blocks of granite were precisely cut to fit one another without the use of mortar to hold the structure together. Since Machu Picchu is built on fault lines, this interlocking stability is better and is able to hold the buildings up better than mortar. The Incans were able to build 200 buildings on the mountain. The Intihuatana, the hitching post of the sun, is a carved boulder located in the ritual area of the site. These carved boulders were used for expression of their beliefs in supernatural forces. These boulders are found throughout Machu Picchu.
In modern day, the Nazca Lines have been used for political and environmental activism. In 2015, Greenpeace used the lines to campaign for climate change and other environmental problems. Just one person walking in this area can cause irreversible damage to the site. This has angered the Peruvian government, and the stunt backfired on Greenpeace in their original attempt. One prominent contemporary Peruvian artist is Sandra Gamera. Her painting, sculpture, and video works question the worth of replicas and the glorification of authenticity. She is most well known for initiating the Lima Museum of Contemporary Art in 2002, a fictional museum in her hometown that consisted of the artist's hand-painted replicas of artworks by other contemporary artists. She challenges the viewer's trust in the art viewing environment and prompts the viewer to direct their attention to the ways in which they might define art and appropriation.